Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Lodge Locks. Today we got another prize picks video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys the NBA player props for this Tuesday, May 27th in NBA slate. We got game 4 of Indiana Pacers versus the New York Knicks. Should be a pretty solid one, 2-1 right now currently in the series. So again, a very big game at the moment. And yesterday's video, we went 2 out of 3. Unfortunately, the Goblin play for Julius Randle did not hit for us. Our play of the day did smack out though. I believe in like the last 6 videos or something. We've only had like one player of the day miss. So again, those ones been pretty consistent. But unfortunately, Julius Randle just didn't take any shots in the whole first half alone. He took 5 shot attempts. In the second half, he shot 2 shots and again ended up with a total of 7 shot attempts. Only made 1. He was averaging like 16 shot attempts a game. So again, for him to only put up 7, it was just kind of ridiculous. And we took his Goblin line at 14.5, and his normal line was like 19.5. So again, kind of just unfortunate right there. But our other 2 plays did smack out, and most importantly, our player of the day. So looking to bounce back in today's video though, absolutely love this 2-man that I have right here. I believe the odds of this one cashing out is crazy. So we got the player of the day, and then we got this. I found this Goblin play that I believe should just be a complete freebie. So it is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. If you guys want to pair this Goblin play that I found with Taco Tuesdays that you guys like and believe should be another freebie, again, I believe that should be a nice little 2-man that you guys can pair it with, and it'll just be a nice, completely little like 2x payout or whatever it is. So throw $25. I believe that's the max you can do on it with this little Goblin play, and hopefully the taco smacks out and it would be a nice little 2x payout. So with that being said, we're gonna go to hop right the props. But before we get those, make sure to drop that like and subscribe down below in the description of this video. If you guys haven't already, dropping a like really goes a long way. It would really be much appreciated from me. Again, I don't charge for picks or anything. So again, if you guys want to repay me back, dropping that like would really help out. But enough talking. We're going to hop out of the picks. As you guys can see, the spread on this one's only minus 2.5. So again, should be pretty competitive. Over and under for 220. So again, a decent amount of offense should be able to be scored. So, our play of the day in today's video, we're actually looking at Myles Turner over his field goals at 5. I feel like this line is pretty low in my opinion. His last 10 games, he's covered this line 50% of the time, like actually over 80% of the time whenever you like add in the pushes. If you guys don't know, if they hit the 5 even mark on prize picks, it's still a little payout just shifted. It would be like 1.5x payout instead of 2x payout if you guys run the 2-man. But I feel like Myles Turner at this 5 line is pretty solid. Last 10 games, again 80% whenever you consider those ones. And so far this series has been seeing a decent amount of work. His minutes have been very consistent, 31, 33, 33. His field goals attempted have been around like 11 a game. If we go to this little points line, his field goals 11, 10, and 12 field goals in first 2 matchups, shooting 50% in all those, which he's actually been averaging a shooting percentage throughout the whole season. So as long as he puts up 10 plus shots, again, I feel like 5 field goals should be guaranteed from this guy being made. And I just feel like in general, it's a pretty solid line at 5 even. Myles Turner has exceeded 5 made field goals in 6 of the last 7 games, or bottom 10 defenses. 4 field goals allowed, averaging 7 made field goals. So again, that's kind of like what we'd like to see from the insight. If we go to this data right here, there's only been 1 game where he hasn't, but it was still a push, and it was in this series actually. So outside of that though, against similar teams defensively, he's definitely had 5 plus in every single game. And again, we like to see this amount of greens right there. And his head-to-head history to add the cherry on top of this one, it's actually super solid against these guys. His last, I don't even know how many head-to-heads this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. His last 10 head-to-heads, he's either hit this line or covered every single game. So again, 10 out of 10. There's been 3 pushes. So again, I believe this should be another one. His numbers again have been very consistent because of the playoffs. And then New York Knicks against opposing teams, they got a field goal percentage of 47, being ranked 22nd, a bottom 8 defense in the whole NBA on giving up those field goal percentages to opposing teams. So again, this dude's been averaging like a total of 48 throughout the whole season, down to 50, which we like to see. So as long as he puts up those shots, I believe he should be able to knock down 5 for us. Again, this is a team that he's pretty comfortable with knocking down shots and has had a great performance, no lower than 5 in the last head-to-head, going all the way back to the beginning of 2024 season. So should be pretty solid. We covered 4 out of 4 in the regular season, and so far in the playoffs, he's gone 3 out of 3, or even with the push like I mentioned. So I believe this should be another good game for Myles Turner. In last 7 games, again, against similar teams, he's been averaging 7 with only 1 having a miss, but it really wasn't even a miss. It was just a push right there. So this is going to be our player of the day in today's video. If you guys take anything from the video, I would always recommend the player of the days. And in that case, we're rocking with this field goals made line right here. at 5. So that's going to be our play of the day in today's video. And then with the second player on the other side of the ball, for the New York Knicks, we're going to be looking at Josh Hart over his rebounds line. Now, this is the Goblin play that I was talking about on FanDuel. This one's currently minus 600. I don't even know what sportsbook this is, but minus 650. And then DraftKings is minus 525. So I've never even really seen a Goblin play on PrizePicks lined at minus 600 on other sportsbooks. So again, I feel like this line at 6 rebounds that he needs to cover should be an absolute freebie. His last 10 games, he's covered 10 out of 10 every single game so far that the Knicks have that they've had in the playoffs. He's covered this line every single time. So again, last 20 games, he's only missed it once, and that was the literally first game out of the 20. So in 19 straight games, this dude has covered 6 rebounds. I believe this one should be an absolute freebie. Last 10 games alone, he's been averaging 17 rebound chances, and typically the rule for PrizePicks is if you could look at the rebound chances, you divide it in half. It's usually the amount that they get. So again, it's on that he only needs 6 to cover, and you're averaging 17 rebound chances. Again, more than likely he's going to end up with like a cool 8 or something, which he's been averaging, I believe, like 8 or 9. I believe his normal line's at 9.5. So again, 5.5 rebounds should be pretty solid in my opinion. Overall, Indiana Pacers are ranked 21st in the NBA in rebounds allowed, get around 45 a game, and obviously Josh Hart being the smaller guard, he does put himself in those positions to grab rebounds a lot more than the other players. If you look at the shooting guard position specifically, they typically give up 8 a game, and with the amount of volume that Josh Hart plays for this team, again, I feel like more than likely he should definitely be seeing a lot of opportunities. 44 minutes in the first game. This game, I believe he got in foul trouble, 28 minutes, and then 34 right here. So again, whenever we see a huge amount of minutes played from this guy, like 34 plus, like these games for example, he had double digits easily, 13 and 10, and his resume against these guys is damn near perfect. 15 out of 16, 94% hit rate. His minutes, he averages 38 minutes played against these guys, and again, identical rebound chances to what he's been seeing in the last 10 games. So again, I believe this should be another good one, and Josh Hart has exceeded 4.5 rebounds in 17 of his last 19 games versus bottom 10 defenses, 4 rebounds allowed, averaging 11 a game against similar teams defensively. If we look at this little insight, he's just been cash money against similar teams. This game was against Philly. It was all the way back in like the regular season though. Only saw 8 rebound chances played, 32 minutes. So again, that one's kind of irrelevant right there. But other than that, last 19 games, 19 out of 19. Again, I feel like this one should be an absolute freebie at 5.5. And really got nothing much else to explain. These little graphs right here explain it for itself. Head-to-head history, 15 out of 16, 94%. Last 20 games or last 19 games, 100%. And again, this is a perfect matchup with them being ranked so low defensively in rebounds allowed. So this can be our second player in today's video. Josh Hart over this Goblin line. Should be an absolute freebie. I haven't really found a Goblin like this in a while that has just so much value, and honestly like a damn near close to 95% hit rate. So Josh Hart is going to be our second player in today's video. I believe this 2-man should be a nice little, pretty safe one in my opinion. You guys can rock Myles Turner and Josh Hart. Even if he hits like the even market 5, it'll still be a 1x payout. So if you put in 20, you'll win, what is that, like 35 or something. I don't really know the math behind that one, but however the payout shift is, you're still going to win some money either way. But I believe this one should go at 2 out of 2. If you throw in $20, you could win 40 right there, so a nice little double up on your money. And if you guys don't like the Myles Turner play, you could take this Josh Hart play and pair it with some Taco Tuesdays whenever they drop tomorrow. I'm uploading this video the day before. So again, if you guys find good ones that you like, I would definitely pair this Josh Hart play. 5.5 rebounds to just be like a little guaranteed money prop right there. So these are my 2 players I'm going to give you guys for this Tuesday, May 27th NBA slate. I'm pretty confident in these ones. I believe this one should have a great chance of hitting. And again, that is pretty much all I got for you guys on today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It would really be appreciated. And that is all I got for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.